It is that time of the year where we have purchased all of our Christmas gifts and it is time to start wrapping them up to get ready for that gift exchange on Christmas Eve or Christmas. And don't worry, Dollar Tree has you covered. They have all kinds of gift wrapping supplies from gift bags to wrapping paper, as well as an endless amount of ribbon options that you can use not just for decor, but for gift wrapping, and even scissors and tape galore. So let's get started. We're going to start with this box. This is just a random little reading glass box that I had. I'm going to wrap it with this beautiful Dollar Tree wrapping paper. I love the neutral tones. And I'm just going to wrap it regularly like you would any other box on the bottom. So we're just going to take the tape and just secure it in place. I'm leaving about 1.5 inches at the bottom. Then we're just going to do, again, a regular style wrapping. And that way we're just going to have that at the bottom. Then we're going to move on to the top, and this is where things get a little fun. We're going to flatten it out, and then we're going to start folding it like an accordion or a handheld fan. So I'm just going to fold about 1 inch or so, and then we're just going to start flipping it back and forth, folding it so that we have a fan style again or an accordion style all the way to the bottom where it touches the box. Once you get to the bottom, you just want to make sure everything's nice and straightened out and folded. And then I'm going to add a little dab of hot glue in between each fold right there in the center. And I'm going to do that on both sides. This is going to keep everything nice and secure in the middle. Then we're going to I added double-sided tape first, but it was acting a little wonky. So I'm just going to add hot glue on one side and fold up until they meet together in the center. Hold it until it hardens, and now you have a beautiful fan style design on top. How easy was that? I'm going to take some Dollar Tree ribbon. We're just going to make a simple bow. I like to loop them like an awareness ribbon, scrunch it in the middle, tie it with string, tighten it, cutting off any excess ribbon or string. And then we're going to hot glue this one right there to the center where everything kind of got scrunched up in the gift, right there. And then in the center, you can add whatever you want. I'm going to add one of these little bell ornaments that I got at Dollar Tree, and I love the way that golden one looks. So I'm just going to hot glue them right there. Again, use your creativity. Add whatever you want, any wrapping paper, any ribbon, any embellishments. But how fun and how cute is this with no time? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to wrap this devotional. This is just a kid's devotional that takes them through the entire year, and it's a great size to be able to wrap and give this style. I'm going to use this craft paper. I love, again, the neutral tone, and I'm just going to wrap it, leaving about 3 inches at the bottom and the excess at the top. Once I have it set, I'm going to fold that side first towards the inside and then the other side just like that. Then we're going to take the tops and we're going to fold inwards on top of the book and then the other side, crisscrossing them so they're right on top of each other like that. Then we're going to take the other side, bring it to the center again, and then the same thing on the other side, making sure that everything's nice and tucked in and very tight. For the excess right there, we're just going to fold inwards just like that so that the fold aligns with the X or where everything else meets in the center. Then we're going to flip it over and we're just going to finish it off, folding it and wrapping it just like I would any other gift and securing it in place with tape. This is the kind of paper that you can use whatever you want as a tag. Now, recently I made another video and I created a tag that also serves like a bookmark, and I'm going to gift that to my daughter. This will be a great opportunity to place something like this. Inside those folds, you can even place a gift card, a greeting card, or any regular tag. I'm going to keep it simple, and I'm going to take this wooden snowflake ornament. I'm going to thread white ribbon through it. I'm going to cut off the excess, and I'm just going to tape that right in the center, keeping it neutral, simple, and they can use this as an ornament next year. I absolutely love the way this one turned out. Again, I love the neutral colors, but you can add whatever color design you want in any wrapping paper. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to take this shirt that my husband has, and we are going to fold it in a nice small portion, I guess. You can, again, of course, add whatever size you want. If it's a sweatshirt, then just make it bigger, whatever you have. I'm going to fold it and then I'm going to hide the tags inside, and I'm going to take more of that beautiful plaid or buffalo check style neutral paper. And for this one, we are going to again leave about maybe 3 inches at the bottom and fold it like you would any regular gift. Secure it with some tape, and then we are going to take the top and we're going to make something really fun. On my second channel called Let's Craft, I did a Father's Day greeting card with this design, and I thought it would be so fun to create the same design here. Once I flatten it out, I'm going to fold it in about 1.5 inches, and I'm going to mark with my fingernails right there at the end. And I'm going to cut about 1.5 inches on each side. Now make sure you're not cutting the shirt, okay? I didn't, but I was making sure that I wasn't going to snip the shirt. All right, then we're going to take any ribbon you want. I'm going to fold this one a little bit so it's not as thick. Place it inside the folds right there at the top and fold again. And then we're going to flip to the front and we're going to fold towards the front in an angle, creating what will look like a collar of a shirt. I am going to secure those ends with a little bit of hot glue just so that they're not flipping up on me. And then I'm just going to make a simple bow, making it look like a bow tie. How adorable is this? Oh my word, it's so cute. All right, I'm going to fluff up the bow as needed because it is wired. It holds the shape. And I'm going to dovetail cut those ends. Again, use any ribbon you want. And then on those sides that we cut, they're open. So I'm just going to add some tape just to seal it off. And that way it's not going to be seen. How cute is this? It's probably one of my favorites. It kind of gives a hint of what the gift is, but I love, love, love the way it turned out. And I would love to know what you think of this one. Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we are going to wrap this puzzle. This is just a puzzle I bought for me and my kiddos to do during the days. And we are going to wrap it with a simple white wrapping paper. And we're going to fold it and wrap it in a very normal way and securing it again with tape. You can also use double tape and it works well, but I like the regular tape best. All right, once I have the box, I'm going to take a piece of that leftover wrapping paper from earlier and we are going to kind of fold it because it's in the shape of a rectangle. We want it to be in the shape of a square, but we're going to keep it folded just like this. Then we are going to start cutting lines like this. Now, I got lucky that these lines were already on the wrapping paper and they're able to guide me. But if you don't have that, that's okay. Just cut them in about 1/2 inch thick. And don't go all the way through. Of course, you want to leave about maybe 1/2 inch at the end. I'm going to add double-sided tape down the center, and then we're going to fold each little strip one by one, overlapping them. That way, they're going to hold each other. Now, I started with double-sided tape, and then I moved on to hot glue because they were kind of lifting up on me. And I'm going to do that all the way to the top. Once I had those top ones nicely tucked in and secured with hot glue, now we have what would look like a cute little 3D Christmas tree. I'm going to cut a little piece of this craft paper. We're going to hot glue it to the bottom to make it look like a little stem for our tree. And then we're going to hot glue the tree right there in the center of the gift. And I'm going to make another very simple bow. Again, I like to loop it like an awareness ribbon, scrunch it in the middle. We're going to tie with a little bit more ribbon, cut off any excess, and then hot glue it right there to the bottom. Now the little legs were lifting up, so I'm just going to add a little dab of hot glue to hold them in place. And that's it. Another very simple, very beautiful wrapping style. And I love the way that little tree looks against the white paper. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to take that same puzzle that we wrapped earlier, and we're going to take a leftover piece of white wrapping paper and we're going to wrap it around. This is maybe about 3 to 4 inches thick. It didn't go all the way through. That's okay. Just tape it in place. We're going to take a Dollar Tree garland tie and we're going to fold it in a circle to mimic what will look like a little wreath. Once I have it in the size that I want, I'm going to take some of this jute string. It has a white and natural toned look to it. And I'm going to fold it in half, and then we're going to wrap them onto each side just like this. We're going to pull towards the back, but first we're going to add a little bit of hot glue to the wreath so it kind of stays in place. Once you wrap it to the back, you just want to make a very simple bow or not, whatever you'd like. I made a bow because I think it'll be easier for people to open up the gift and then cut off the excess. We're going to flip it to the other side. You can leave it just like this, but I'm going to spread open the jute string on the side just to give it a little bit more character. And I'm going to add one more little red bow to this one. How adorable. Oh my gosh. And it was so easy, so inexpensive, and it looks so pretty. What do you think of this one? Let me know down in the comments. For this next Dollar Tree DIY craft, we're going to make it very simple. We're just going to take that same box and we're going to add this ribbon. I'm going to wrap it around. Then we're going to crisscross it in the front, holding one end, taking the longer end around, and then making it crisscross in the front. That's it. I love this technique because it's not bulky on the back and it makes that gift lay flat and not wonky. I'm going to make a very simple bow, fluff it as needed, and for this one, I'm going to keep those legs nice and long, just like that. I don't know why, I just felt like it looks so pretty. I'm going to add one of these golden little pigs from Dollar Tree. How adorable is this? Simple, quick, and easy. Makes such a statement. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. If you want to keep watching more gift wrapping inspiration, I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and Merry Christmas.